we are. There we are. Oh shit. We're rocking. We're rocking. We're rocking. We're rocking. Where are we? Where are we? So, where we've landed since last time, since I last streamed, and on YouTube, this will be the first stream. God damn. Basically, the site is looking good at the minute. Although I got a PR failing, but that's another problem. Let's go to localhost. This is where we're currently at. Same old page, fixed a few bugs so it no longer scrolls down. We've got our product showing, and if we go into DevTools, we can now see we've got some dot navigation, I guess you could call it, and then it is responsive, a little bit responsive. It's nice, it's doing all right. That's that. There is, can't remember if I did this part in the last stream, but now we've got our inquiry stuff. We can go over our images again, dot navigation. We've got an inquiry form, beautiful stuff. But this doesn't actually function, so it's the visuals. That's about it. So we could probably work on that, I think. Although if we have a look on GitHub, there are a few issues I've logged. That's been fixed. This. So you see the images on the left, they kind of overflow a little bit. Let's move that there. That's a bit better. Let's cool. So yeah, you see this overflows. Ideally I wouldn't want it to do that. I like it displaying like this, but if there's more images it overflows. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to log into Cloudflare, add another image to the staging database. Realistically want an easy way of doing that at some point, but for now it does the job. It's only me doing it right. That's not what we want. Staging, tables, product media. Let's copy this. It is for product 1. Oh no, it's image. It's going to be for that. Let's mix the colors up a bit. Let's go for a bigger image. Why not? Let's go FAE and oh, why can't I see it? EAF. No, that's too far. Let's go 398. Sure. Just something we're going to be able to see. Cool. So now that's added. Sweet. We should be able to refresh this, and we should get more images come through. Might take a bit of refreshing. There might be some caching going on here. Tell you what I'm going to do as well. Let's pull that over there and open up Chrome. Chrome is just a bit better for this. There we go. So we'll go down, go to the first product. Still not showing that other image. Not too sure why that ain't pulling from the database. Let's refresh this room. Empty cache, hard reload. Couldn't find the page. That's not good. Tell you what, this has been on for a while anyway. I have a feeling that's probably part of the problem. Oh, we're starting to rock. This is finding staging DB, starting remote preview, so it's automatically rocking with remote. Let's refresh. it's not bringing up any of the other images. So let's have a look at why that might be. Image, I mean, it's pointing to number 1. That seems like a valid image. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Let's have a look. Why? There we go. What I'm gonna do, let's kill this and let's just start them all individually. So cd packages / brand, you got it. cd packages / cf worker, npm run dev on that. That should still point to remote, yep. And then npm run dev on that one as well. Yeah. Fat fingered that. Okay, cool. Cool, we're rocking. It's on remote mode. Let's, well, I guess we refresh. Hopefully it does something different. There we go. Wait, why does that work then? See my confusion. Is it maybe certain screen sizes just don't want to work? Oh, there we go. So it's doing something funky there. So we're currently at a weird size anyway. Probably around tablet size. Yeah. So much changed just there before it breaks down to mobile. Well, before it breaks up to desktop. So we can see. So it is overflowing. Setting its height to a select height and its width to a select width. These are going H full. So, do we want to count how many elements there are before and just set them to say a third? Or do we want to, I don't know. Is it flex? Is it a flex? It is flex. What if we set them all to flex 1? How about that? Because then they're all taking up the same width. Yeah. So in here, let's just go. That's fine. Let's just see. It is the button class we want to do. That's doing H full and all that jazz. Where is it getting H full from? That's because I'm looking at the wrong one, never mind. Also, let's quickly git status, what branch are we on? Git checkout main, we're spinning up a fresh branch. Git, no, actually. We're doing it on the same one, that's fine. We want to go into our product ones, which are here. We've got the product image carousel, there we go, beautiful. So yeah, this is rocking H4, so if we go flex 1 on all of those, flex 1's done absolutely nothing for it. Nice to know it does it on that side as well. So that's on its previous images, so if, yeah, we'll do it on the next images, that's what we want, and see if we can change it. And then we'll just apply the same changes before. We could probably make it a bit more dry because it's basically the same thing. In fact, not a bad idea. Just reduce the what's in the return function basically. Just makes it a bit cleaner and easier to adopt both of them rather than having to copy and paste like I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, we've got flex call. Why is it displaying so weirdly? Why are they overflowing? That's what I'm not understanding. That's what I'm not. Why? Why is it overflowing? And also, you probably want to see it a bit better. Let's clear that up. Clear. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. And then let's drop that down just a bit and make it a bit shorter. That's... why is it stretching it? Oh, it's not. There we go. That's good. Cool. That's the stream looking okay. So, yes, why are the images not playing nice? Brush this. This is where it's the worst offender. Because, in theory, if they're all taking up the same width, I don't understand why the flex is overflowing. So let's just Google it. Flex overflowing container. That. Okay, there we go. Min width 0 to the overflowing, prevented the overflow. What? Why? I mean, we can try it. I want to understand why that works, but for now that's fine. Just let's test it and then we'll understand after. So, min width. Oh, actually, that's a point. Is it happening to the buttons or? Yeah. Okay. Because if it was happening to the images, I know, like the images on Tailwind, on NextJS get a bit weird. So, just want to avoid basically. That didn't fix it. H. Is it the H full? I'm pretty sure that will break something else though. No? Const size equals next images dot length is greater than or equal to 3. Then we could just do, this is disgusting what I'm about to do, but I'm pretty sure this will work. Otherwise, next images dot length is equal to 2. Then we want to w dash 1 2. Otherwise w dash full. And then we can just put the size in here. Again, I don't want to do it, but I have a suspicion this will be the one that works. And it's not W, it's H. And then we can just size. That kind of works. I mean, it works, it's just ugly. Also, there's this here, which I don't quite understand why there's a slight overflow on it. They've both got the same height. So why is that? Unless it's still overflowing for some reason. Oh, is it the spacing that's doing that? So what if we... Again, this is going to be a disgusting solution, but that's... What is it? 4 pixels, RAM, 0.25 RAM. Let's just drop it by... Margin top, margin bottoms. They're just adding margins to them. And those margins are probably what's pushing it. What if we go for not that? How does that play? Still the same issue. Has the same effect, just gives us the same issue. How does it look with no gap? Yeah, it is the gap that's causing that then. Let's turn that off. Do kind of like it with no gap. Can't lie, I do kind of fuck with it. Wait, why the fuck has that fixed it for there? Oh, it hasn't. Never mind. We could just do some reduction. So gap 1 is about 4 pixels times 2, so 592. I don't like magic numbers. Hate them. And then here it has the opposite issue, for fuck's sake. Yeah, here it's fine. What? Why is it fine here? What's different here than it was before, right? Because let me just go const size equals h full. What's different here than it is here? I actually can't for the life of me figure out what's different. There is... The images are the same. Yep, nothing changes there. Is it something to do with how I've defined the images on this page? Because we go, what have we done there? Carousel, no, it's not, that's the wrong page. It's this page. Product selection, cool. Inquiry form, and then we do this. Product. No, product breakdown, that's the one. Product media, dot length. Oh, no, defining it there. See, one thing I hate about NextJS is their images. I know they're built to be optimized, but they're just a bit shit to work with. Maybe I just don't understand them enough, you know what I mean? But I have a feeling the images are just a bit awkward to work with. But what can we do? What can we do? What is the difference here? Because they're the full size there. And then they shrink down. What if we set W to fit? Changes nothing. Fantastic. I genuinely thought that would have broken, I can't lie. But they haven't updated. Why? Oh, because that's the previous images. Hey, wait. What the fuck? Now they've just gone weird. Because what's different about you that the others don't have? Oh, because you're 1,000. if we do that? Nope. Now you're just always an issue. Okay, beautiful. Maybe the size thing is the fix then. This is another disgusting idea, but... And then this will be... Let's bump that by 1 pixel. So the idea here is we compensate for that margin here instead. And then this will be 198 pixels. But then it's in EMs, so it's not going to change anything. Because if we... Okay, great. You're not going to zoom? No zooming going on? Okay, never mind. I think it's based off the screen size. That's just a lot of effort to change at the minute. That solution does work, albeit I think there's 1 pixel missing when there's 3 images. It's fine when there's 2, and 1 should never be an issue. And then if we replicate that, but let's pull this out, right? We're gonna copy this logic real quick. In fact, we can copy this whole thing, and then we can do let's make a component here. Const sidebar image side images equals that, and then we'll populate the stuff next. So we'll go images is just a list of, what are they? Side image. Perfect. Ah, look at that. Side image list. And then side images. And then we can add a set current image is just going to be a function. It's going to be index number output any. Let's just go void. And then why don't you like this? Map does not exist on type that. Ah, motherfucker. So that should do it. And then this don't even have to be that, it can be that. And then we should be able to replace this whole section with side images, and then we can go previous images, set current image, and then it's pretty much the same thing at the bottom down here. This, and then this will just be next images. Let's just check that worked. Why do we have pink? What's highlighted? Nothing? Okay. Then we can. That does fix it. Again, it's a horrible solution though. It is just a horrible solution. Alexa, set corner to red. Much better. I can't think of any other solution. I can't for the life of me figure out why it was breaking. This does fix it, and it's a temporary fix. It works. But is there something else I can do? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. That should fix chat on YouTube, so chat should be able to work on YouTube. See how badly I get distracted. Alright, okay. I think I'll just rock with that fix for now. It is something to come back to. Where is this? Okay, let's... This. So GitHub, that does fix the issue. That was shown on desktop. It fixes it for desktop as well. So you know what? I'm rocking with it. Yeah, it does the job. It does do the job. Okay, cool. What have we changed? Just this? Cool. Fixed sizes for side images on product image carousel. Cool. What was the... So this is fixed. The dots are fixed already. I'm just going to test it one more time. It's not on this, but these dots work fine anyway. We kind of want it to always be navigable on desktop anyway. So I'm happy with it. Let's do a quick push. We can also see why the pipeline broke and what actually broke before. Did not want to do that. All details. Wrangler commands. Could not resolve. Could not resolve. I think this is something to do with the changes. What? He tried to do it several times. I think the pipeline might have broke because of the work I did to implement Turbo. So I did some work behind the scenes to implement that. So it's managed by package lock here. But I think the branches, they navigate into the folder before they run the npm install. So let's do that. npm CI. And that one's fine, I think. And then it will be the same deal here. But it was on the Cloudflare worker, so I don't know why that would do it. Let's see what this pipeline does. Oh no, it failed again. Cool. So then let's do a git commit -am updated pipeline install command, I guess. Otherwise, I don't know what could be causing. Wow, got a slight inkling, but let's see what this pipeline does. And if this works, then that was the issue, but if not, we can look a bit deeper. Let's pull up. npm run. Oh no, it failed on the next step anyway. So maybe it will still work. Who knows? Who knows? I think this is the step it failed on before. It's got the databases correct. Oh no, that worked. Maybe it was on this. Can't remember what step it failed on before. No, it's only like a minute, 2 minutes to run the pipeline, but I always get so bored. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now it's the deployment. It's uploading. That looks alright. That worked. Was it just like a momentary glitch, or did my thing actually fix it? Well, that worked, so let's check it out. Server side error. See, that's not good. That is not what we want. I can't even see the server logs because I don't think they're provided by Cloudflare. And if they are, I don't know where. This one. View details. Next, we've got our models, we've got, where is it, static. All our stuff, I'm guessing these are the pages. Where are the pages? I'd be willing to guess this is probably, yeah, there we go, pages. And this stuff, I don't actually know where I'm looking. Okay, there's our product pages and our slug page. Cool, that's all on there. Cloudflare pages logs. Debugging and logging. Okay. Count workers pages. Select your pages product and a project and go to the deployment you want to view logs for. Details of functions. What? What? There. Functions. Okay. Begin. There we go. That will do it. Established. With listening for events. Refresh. Ooh. What is this from though? That's the favicon, so that's fine. That's calling out to pages dev. What? Could also be the Cloudflare worker throwing this. Let's see. That is the correct worker. So if we query slash why is that happening? Okay, so at least we've identified that that's been a problem. Unless I just can't query it for some reason. Let's check it. Visit. Yep, that's the page. This is the latest version. Sick. Now, how do we view the logs for this again? See a log stream for that. Logs. That help. Client did not initialize yet. Prisma generate to try do it again. Now that's the issue. So it's something to do with the but it's got all the stuff it needs. Is there just an issue with this not getting its let's have a look at the branch again. Let's see if we've committed the package changes. CF worker. No, that's all that's changed for it. No package lock has changed apart from this one has been added. But then it's never caused an issue before. I mean, in the sense that this not having anything to do with Prisma run. I guess we just do that. We could run this before we run our build command. The pipeline. Since the Prisma folder is needed by the Prisma client, it should have that. No, it's right there. The .prisma file. Yeah, we are just gonna have to do that, I think. So if we do that on our branch before we run the worker, and then what did I change on this? Okay. Let's just do MP. No. Name, Prisma generate. Sure. Run. CD packages /cf -worker, and then let's go pipe, and then we can do npx Prisma generate. Maybe that will work, maybe it won't, who knows. Only one way to find out. Git commit -am added Prisma generate step for CF worker. And I'll guess we'll see what happens again. Weird. It's never needed Prisma generating before. Interesting. Let's see what we're doing. Prisma generate ran fine. That looks promising, I guess. Okay, it's deployed our worker, so we could just test it now. We get data. Maybe that's all it needed. In theory, this should work. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. We're live. We're running. All sorted. We got some stuff. Let's see if that works. Yep. Add another. That works. Can we remove them? That works. Fantastic. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'll let this finish its deployment, and then I'm just gonna nuke it. I think. Not nuke it. Nuke the branch. Merge the branch. That's what we want. There we go. Squash and merge. Yeah, that's fine. Pose. This image. What's this issue? Let's close this. This is just my way of tracking things. So we're now in a good place where I can now start doing some stuff to yeah, completely lost my train of thought. The inquiry form, we could work on that, or first we could do some cleaning up, because if you haven't noticed, in places like this, we've got these magic variables. Not a fan of magic numbers, magic strings, magic anything. So we can go into our Tailwind config, background, foreground. Don't know what they're there for, but that's fine. We can go primary is going to be a string primary dark. Then we're going to go on primary, and then we're going to go on primary dark. So the idea of this is just going to be color variables. I'm just going to variabilize them. Then we can do the same thing across everywhere. None of this stuff, not this. Cancel that. That's not what. Shit! I just realized. Didn't add that deployment steps here. Oops. Tell you what I will do then. Let's just quickly add it, and then I'm pushing it straight to main. Maybe. There we go. Git checkout main. Git pull dash git pull git stash pop git checkout main. Cool. Git pull. And then we can do git stash pop to get our stuff back. That's what we want, and then we can do git commit -am. What? What do you mean there's 10,000 changes? Git stash. Oh, none of this stuff. 10k changes. You've got to be having a laugh. You are fucking with me. Where are all the changes? I don't want none of these. Whatever. Then we can go release here. Add that. Git status. Git commit -am. Updated release pipeline to include. Fine. And then we can push that, and then that should just automatically release, in theory. There we go. Cool. Cool. I'll just let that do its thing in the background. Cool. So what was I doing? I was messing with the Tailwind config. Yes, so our primary color is going to be the color that we have for the button. Burners button. Ow. Something's in my eye. So primary class name, secondary class name. On the primary, it's the background that is this. So yeah, fuck it. Let's just work with the button first. Yep, and then primary dark is also going to be the same. Text on primary dark is just going to be, yeah, just white for now. Text on primary dark is also the same. Then we've got secondary, and then that's going to be, in fact, let's just copy this because it's going to be a similar format. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Rewrite. And then here we can do secondary dark. Cool. Don't know why it's still. Where are you expecting that? There we go. It figured it out. Cool. So our secondary stuff is going to be the color we have for the background of the product page. From white to that, and then but we don't want it that color, so we can set the background opacity, I guess. Yeah, that should be fine. So that's for light mode. Cool, 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 cool. And then secondary dark is going to be let's mute that, don't want to hit cloud. Cool, so and then this is going to be our dark mode version of it. text on secondary is gonna be, I think we've got it in here actually. Let's just split it right. Text is that color for. And then on dark, it's basically close to white. I think it's a slight purple. It's nice. Cool. But that's without the. So we're gonna have to change some stuff with that. Is it running? Is it running? Close it. Run it again. Cool. So now we've got that. Let's change the colors that are using it. So let's start out with the button. Primary, and then that's also going to be primary. It's a good time to do this as well, because doing it any later, it's just going to be a lot of work to undo all this, right? Right. Ooh. Do it everywhere. And then where we've got BG white here, no, it's the text colors. Do we have anything? Text on primary. And then that just sets the text to white. Let's just see what that looks like. I think I've confused it a little in my head. Okay, so that's fine. That looks right. Let's inspect it to make sure it's picking up the right stuff. We've got nothing about primary. So let's refresh. No mention of primary. No mention of primary. That's not what we want. Fine. Anyway. Why is it not picking that up? BG primary on primary. Primary. BG white is just, yeah, that's fine. And then text on primary, cool. Yeah, that's all correct. So why is it not picking it up? Do I have to refresh it again? I shouldn't. Unless I'm just... That's why. Fucking hell, man. I'll wake up at some point today. Yeah, that looks correct. Let's inspect it. Primary. There we go. And the button looks as it should. Cool. So now we're using the primary colors for that. That's fantastic. We can then go for our secondary stuff. Dark mode is exactly the same as light mode for the button. Doesn't need to be any different. But I suppose we could, well, it's not that big of an issue changing it for the button. Cool, so if we go to the main page, send the tailwind config off to the right now. Page. That's the wrong page. There we go. This is the right page. So we're doing from white to, and then this is secondary. And then on dark, it's going from black to secondary dark. The text is going to be on secondary. And then this is going to be on secondary dark. Let's have a look. That looks right. That looks right. Albeit it's probably a little bit darker because it hasn't got the alpha channel with it, but that's not a problem at all. And then the same thing's going to be done here. I'm going to go to white from secondary, to black from secondary dark. Let's go, text is on secondary, and then dark is on secondary dark. Beautiful, beautiful, that looks right, that looks right. Ooh, that doesn't. That does, cool. That's what we like. That is what I like to see. Cool, 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 cool. And there's no more class name stuff in here. That's that page done. This page, I'm gonna delete it at some point anyway, so we're gonna ignore it. In fact, we're just gonna set it to BG secondary. Dark is BG secondary dark. There we go. So if we go to /product, cool. It's a bit blank, but you shouldn't really be getting here anyway. That's why it's as ugly as it is. No effort's getting put into that. What more do we have? So if we're going page by page, let's check the carousel item out. Do we have anything that's class name? We've got no colors going on. That's a pointer, text. So let's go, text is going to be on primary, dark is going to be text on primary dark, and then I think this one should be the same, but instead of it will be secondary instead of primary. Let's see how it looks. I actually don't know. And where is this? What is this? This is the dots, right? So let's go. Why are you being a bitch again? There we go. So the dots look like that at the minute. That looks fine to me. And then perfect. Looks completely fine. In fact, I'd go as far to say it looks better. Cool. So now that's that. It's going to be the same deal with this down here. Come on, dude. I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. got about 10 minutes until I gotta go do some stuff, so let's do that then. This is gonna be the same, and that is just the dot icons. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the right things. Ooh, see, that don't look nice. Why is text on primary white? It should be close to black, which is essentially what we've already got, so so we want to change that. Yeah, 333 is very close. Let's go to 888. We should at least see a difference here. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, it's because it's not on primary. Tell you what, I think I'm actually happy keeping them grey. They weren't hurting no one, and it wasn't actually that big of a problem, because they are still using some tokens. It's just not the ones we've set, but I haven't got many at the minute, so it don't make sense to have that. Cool. I think that's the carousel done. Now it's just this product page. This is going to be the same deal, so to secondary dark from black. Yep, that's fine. This is going to be on secondary. Don't like how many times I've repeated these styles, so maybe that's something else we need to make a bit more dry at some point. But one issue at a time, yeah. Little by little, that's fine. Let's do the inquiry form. That looks fine, but then the input's going to be wrong. So dark background is going to be secondary. And then this is going to be secondary. I know it was white and it's a slight difference, but on secondary. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what it looks like. Never know. I do not like that at all. Maybe once I've changed the text on it, it should be fine, but order dark 3. I don't know what that did. That's fine. They all do something. Focus, border primary, active, border primary. Okay, that's nice. I like that. I just don't like the text on it. And this is disgusting, to be completely honest. So let's change it to text. Text is going to be on secondary. That looks right, but I can't quite tell. And then we're going to go dark is text on secondary dark. Let's quickly check that in dark mode. That looks kind of nice. That's not visible. That's because it's something else. We've got focus states, etc., etc. Oh, here's where we're doing the text. So what the fuck was the point of all that text stuff we had before? So we're gonna go text. Oh, that's just because it's for the label. God damn it. Thought it was a wrapper. And then we'll go text on secondary dark, text on secondary dark, and then it's going to be the same deal here. Text on secondary dark. That should fix those issues, and that's fine too. I think that's fine. They look alright. Now, oh, nope. It's you. You need sorting it out, and you are a different input, so you are the text area. Let's go. So text on secondary dark. That's fine. And then we've got BG secondary, BG secondary dark. Border dark is fine. In fact, we're gonna go on secondary dark. Do we have the border color for non-secondary, or is it just white? I guess we could fix that at some point. Border. I think this was just the CSS I used before, and then this is going to be text on secondary dark, text on secondary dark. Outline none, transition, we've got all our border stuff, that looks alright, and then that's fine. I don't like how the placeholder text is barely legible in light mode. That's not good. But one thing at a time. Button class name BG, yeah, that's fine. We could probably change them to like danger, stuff like that, but this is good enough for now. We'll just stick with what we're doing now. This is going to be on, no, this is going to be secondary, and then dark is going to be secondary dark. That actually looks quite nice. Text is going to be on second dark is going to be on secondary dark, and it's prefixed with text dash. Don't know if that's changed anything. I don't think it has. We give it a white border on the hover. This is just for the upload icon anyway, which actually we don't need to do any of that text stuff. Actually, the text is going to be on primary, and then the background is going to be primary. What's going wrong? And then group hover, when it's being hovered, we want it to be primary. Text white. Nope. Primary. And we also have the background as that. So when it's not being hovered, we want text white. There we go. That's what we want. Then this is going to be primary again. Then this is also going to be primary, as is this. That shouldn't have changed anything with that, which is right. Text, what the fuck? Text is going to be on secondary, and then it's going to be text on secondary dark. Perfect. And then if we change it, perfect. That's fine. We like that. Then we've got, what is this? This is just this list here, right? So we want this whole section to be border, primary, on dark we can go primary dark, which is going to be, ooh, that's the border. No, we're going for the background, so we're going for secondary dark, and then we're going to set the BG to secondary as default. We're going to go for on dark, we're going to go for on secondary, and then for that we're going to go on secondary again, but this time we want it to be dark. That BG red stuff is just a button, that's right. And then if we switch this out, beautiful. That's wrong. A bit of an oversight with the button actually. So let's go back to the button. I'm gonna go for text is white by default. Text is white. Which actually on primary it should be white. On primary, we're gonna go FFF. Oh no. There we go. So we do this now. That looks like it's the wrong color, but that's something else. This looks all good. That looks all good. Just drag an image onto it. Cool. That looks good. That looks good. Alright, I don't like that outline. On the text area, it is a border of like white. Border and border dash secondary. And then dark is going to be border secondary, secondary dark. Yes, correct. Cool, that's fine then. That looks good, the button's fine. Oh, these have changed. We can remove that, I guess. That looks all good to me. I think that's alright for now then. The only thing that needs messing with is the text, but I'll come back to that because that is going to be where I end it. I'll come back at another point to do the text and stuff, but for now I'm happy with that. Adios.